I finished building the time machine. Now to pay someone a visit. Me. Streams on Twitch for the first time. My one friend watching. When you make the honk signal to the truck driver and they honk for you. 7-year-old me. Kindly expect the ML in 5 to 7 days. Thanks. I'll be honest with you. You have been the most calm and understanding customer I've dealt with today. Thank you so much for that point. If there are any other concerns you want me to help you with, please do not hesitate to tell me. I'm at your service. Your parents let you have a mohawk? They have mohawks too. Whoa. Not to impress girls. I saw Guts from Berserk with huge muscle and decided to gain muscles. Don't I look cute? I have no idea what I'm doing, but I'm gonna figure it out. When you're cooking and drop a meatball on the floor. Oops. More like extra cute China. Cats are smart independent creatures that don't need a lot of attention. My cat. I explained to my daughter that when Netflix started they used to send you DVDs. 6 years old, old lady voice, you know, back in my day, the internet used to come in the mail. Me, hey, monster under my bed. Me, there's room up here for both of us. Monster, me, you can be Big Spoon. Monster, okay. I'm here with your order. Take it with you bro and enjoy the lunch. I forgot to change my address and I currently in Maryland. Okay thanks. I wanted to thank you again, it's my brother's birthday today and he is laid to rest not far from where you had me take this delivery. I'm having lunch with him today because of you. You have no idea how much that means to me. I truly appreciate it. 6-year-old me after the waitress drew a smiley face with ketchup on my burger. I wish my girlfriend's parents weren't abusive. Granted, she now has no self-esteem issues and no longer dates you. Hey man, if that's what it takes, you're a good dude. I'm happy, but I'm not old man holding a kitten on a bus happy. Told him to get off my lap cause I gotta work on the computer, so he moves and does this. He's so attached. Bagpipes don't belong in Metallica. James would not approve. This guy doesn't speak on our behalf. You're awesome. Today was awful. Want to talk about it? No. Want to rant about it while I not? Yes. KGitis wears, if you have coin. Guys, my teacher tried to draw my doodles when he graded my quiz. Just in case you were having a bad day, look how happy this raccoon is with his stuffed raccoon. Mom visiting her son who is a royal guard at work. If I believe in aliens, then somewhere out in space, there are aliens that probably believe in aliens too, which means someone somewhere believes in me. The woman I'm planning to marry showed me this pebble that looks like a guitar pick and with an entirely straight face said it's for rock music. Marry her faster. Dating a boy bigger than you, his hoodies will look cute and oversized on you. Dating a boy your size, you can share hoodies and they will fit and look nice. Dating a boy smaller than you, your hoodies will look cute and oversized on him. Conclusion: all boy sizes are cute and good. Alex the parrot was the subject of an experiment for 30 years at Harvard. During this time, he was confirmed to have learned over 100 words, could add and identify colors. His last words to his caretaker were, "You be good. See you tomorrow. I love you." Everyone deserves good things. You deserve good things. My uncle that taught me how to play video games. Please don't shoot me. Me beating him for the first time legitimately. Bang. Made my paleontologist girlfriend dinner. Our pizza delivery guy took more than 30 minutes, but I think I can forgive him. I brought my dog in a bag on the subway today. Sat next to an older Chinese couple. The man starts giving him pats and scritches. Delighted. Then he takes out his phone, types into his translator app, and flashes me the screen. It read, "Everywhere I go dogs love me the most." I always heard my parents talking shit about me after I went to bed, so now I always make sure that after bedtime my daughter can hear us through the door talking about all the good things she did that day and how proud of her we are. Imagine waking up for an 8 AM class and this is what you walk in and see. He got up extra early to make a holiday class a little fun, be nice and respect what he's doing. My dog's face when I go back in the house after I forgot something. Whenever I was in grad school about to have a mental breakdown, I would cut my guinea pig Eugene's hair into different bang styles instead of my own. My plant growing a new tiny leaf, me noticing it in the morning. When you realize that you love spending time by yourself because you are a complete and interesting person on your own. When you're new to the gym and trying to figure out how the equipment works. When your mom brushes your hair and tells you what a handsome boy you are when you know damn well it's the truth. My grandma sends me these every day. She is the purest thing on the earth and we have to protect her at all costs. I love you from Einstein Bagels. I love you from my front room. Tell me your deepest desires. I want to support my family by doing what I love while making a positive impact on the world. When you've become famous for your dissatisfied and confused face. But you're pretty cute and photogenic, actually. My nan has dementia, and every day she meets my dog for the first time and falls in love with him over and over again. When I pet a cat and the owner says, "Wow, he never let the strangers do that." Me. How are you doing mentally? A little better. I ate lunch. I'm on a dinner date. What do I say? He's so cute and I'm nervous. Hard to swallow pills. Your friends do love you, your brain is just mean. I've completely covered all of your clothes with my fur. Congratulations. You are now a cat. Lots of banging noises outside. I find my Romanian neighbors have rebuilt my fence which had fallen down a while ago. When I offered money/beer as gratitude, they said it was better to do nice things rather than expect something. Bloody foreigners coming here and building fences. Pet crab eating onion ring. Sometimes when I'm eating alone I turn this on and pretend I'm eating with him. Teachers who genuinely love their job. All of humanity. Every time you feel alone, just remember there are 25 billion antibodies flowing through your veins who would die in order to protect you. Nobody has ever worried that much about me. I heard a light knock on my door and went to answer it, and it was my landlord's dog bringing me a stick. Power Ranger. Alfred, can Clark sleep over? As I've told you before, Master Wayne, you're a grown man. You can do whatever you want. Yes. Just learned that baby elephants suck their trunks for comfort, just like baby humans suck their thumbs. I airdropped a stranger with a funny dog picture on the train and got these back in return. We box ourselves in because we're afraid of being different, but it's okay to be unique. Break out and show the world your true beautiful shape. When I was a very small child, my mom used to bury coins in my sandbox, leave huge boot prints in the sand, and tell me pirates had come in the night and buried treasure. I would be out there happily for hours with my little sieve, and my mom got a quiet morning to herself for the price of a handful of pennies. I was always kind of skeptical about Santa, the Easter Bunny, and the Tooth Fairy because visiting every kid in the world did not seem reasonable. But the pirates only visited me, so they were probably real. So that's the story of how I ended up being an archaeologist. Got a dog to guard the house, but then punch it, bro. The light's gray. Your sadness Me, trying to take your sadness away. Me bonding with the one internet friend that I never met, but they totally understand me. You know it's cold outside when you go outside and it's cold. Who is running this account? In January 1960, jazz pianist Dave Brubeck cancelled a 25-date tour of colleges and universities across the American South. 22 schools had refused to allow his black bassist, Eugene Wright, to perform. He also cancelled a TV show where they didn't want to show him. If your city has the homeless, just buy them a house. When someone compliments your English and it's your second language. When you take a warm relaxing shower after a stressful week of school. Woman Magazine. Page 20. Accept yourself as you are. Page 22. How to lose 4 kilograms in a week. Page 25. Cake recipe. A couple kids just dug this deep hole at the beach and it just keeps attracting a ton of other boys. Is this the hole? Yes. Can I help? Yes. I want what they have. My therapist just said you being alive is enough. You don't need to do anything to be deserving of love and happiness. Existing means you deserve to have self-worth. And I don't know who needs to hear that, but I sure did. Don't worry, I'ma protect you. From the merciless nature. From that canine wild wolf fan. Dude, I'm here, Jim, back my teddy bear. Rosie is a sterile cat. I found a kitten on the street for her to adopt. This was her reaction. Our cat knocked over a cup of glitter on himself, and he's now the most beautiful galaxy we've ever seen. I don't know why everyone makes the Grim Reaper out to be a bad guy. I mean, he's just taking you to the afterlife. It's not like he killed you. It's actually quite nice of him to walk you there. Imagine if you had to go alone. As a parent, I never used cute as a baby voice with my kids, even when they were babies. I had read somewhere that your kids are smarter if you always speak to them like you would an adult, within reason. So we did that. Not sure if it had any effect at all, but I was glad we didn't do it, because I hate it. Then we got a dog, and when I speak to the dog it does puppy whapses want a tweety weety? Who's my fuzzy bubsy? But my dog is super cute, and I don't care if she doesn't get into dog university. I feel like there is an intruder. When your dad joins your imaginary world. The ewe on the left lambed a stillborn. She cried most of the night longing for her lamb after we removed it. The ewe on the right lambed very small twins last week. It seems that today she has given one of her twins to the grieving mother to raise as her own. Japan Museum takes care of lost stuffed toy for 30 years, still hopes to find its owner. Workers at the Chido Museum have given this Donald Duck stuffed toy a bath and even knitted it a new set of clothes, 30 years after a visitor left it behind. Seeing Pokemon sleeping next to the fire makes me peaceful. Zoom meeting with video. Zoom meeting audio only. One of my dearest and best friends who is also my neighbor asked if he could get my spare keys to let my dog out while I was at work today, and I just got home. Every Thursday, this little girl gets so excited to stand out on the sidewalk and wave to her favorite trash man. A few weeks back, she decided she wanted to make him a homemade muffin. To her great surprise, it just so happened that the Thursday she picked was his birthday. He said it was the only gift he received. The smile on both their faces is priceless. Who's the coolest kid on the playground? Say it. Bobby. Who? I can't hear you. Bobby. That's right. I want to see that self-esteem up by lunch recess tomorrow, Bobby. I adopted the neighborhood stray cat. My neighbor's cat got her pregnant. Woke up to this. Child support. The Kyoto Aquarium has a flowchart illustrating the complicated romantic relationships and breakups between their penguins. Wet white dog. Freshly mowed lawn. What could possibly go wrong? Point of view. Visiting your grandma. When you sit and reflect on how many people you manipulated for treats. When everyone is calling you an alcoholic for drinking alcohol, but they never call you fantastic for drinking Fanta. What's it like being a small dog? It's great. I fit perfectly in my owner's lap. Me too. Me finishing Christmas dinner after 6 courses. My grandma looking at me, happy that liked her food. So my mom accidentally ordered an excess dog bed, but he's still grateful. My dad doing my hairstyle while mom is gone. Me being happy and proud with the outcome. When your cat is secretly a 5th dimensional elder god. When my dog wants attention, he gently bites a piece of furniture, holds perfectly still, and makes aggressive eye contact. It's pretty weird and very funny. Also it works. Ben, I know I'm a good white shark, but I don't feel great. You're a great white shark, Kevin. Thanks, dude. I just needed to hear that today. My mom picks me up from school. I tell her how my day went. Instead of buying your children all the things you never had, you should teach them all the things you were never taught. Material wears out but knowledge stays. Bruce Lee. A 13-year-old boy opened a hot dog stand in front of his house in Minnesota, and someone complained to the health department. Instead of shutting him down, the inspectors helped him bring his stand up to code and paid the $87 fee for his permit out of their own pockets. The teen's business took off, and he's been selling up to 150 hot dogs a day. Good people. Good people everywhere. Woman who was stabbed 32 times by her ex-boyfriend married the paramedic who saved her life. Oops. You looking to hook up with some good shit? Me, maybe. What do you got? Her. She was constantly staying near the fish market and watching people come to buy fish. She took a leaf that fell from the tree and came to the owner. On the first day, surprised, he took her money and gave her a fish. From that day on, every morning she comes with a leaf to buy fish. In Denmark, there are libraries where you can borrow a person instead of a book to listen to their life story for 30 minutes. This innovative brilliant project is active in 50 countries. It is called Human Library. My nephew is 5. I'm 33F. A few months ago he asked me, Auntie Franny, are you a grown up? I got really quiet, cautiously looked around, put my finger to my mouth, and told him I'm still a kid, but you can't tell anyone because no one knows. His eyes got huge, and he loudly whispered, I knew it. Now every time I see him, he comes up to me at some point and whispers, don't worry, I haven't told them. Then proceeds to ask more questions about my life as a secret kid. And every time I'm video chatting with him and my sister, he sneaks an obvious wink, and I wink back, and only we know what that wink means. And to this day, he is the only person that knows I'm still a kid, and that I've been faking it all this time. There are 2 drunk men outside my window and all they're saying is no, you're my best friend in the whole world, back and forth. Such a wonderful month at the shelter. We are now empty. Everyone got adopted. Boys need to be cuddled more. Put his head in your lap or on your chest. Stroke his hair. Scratch his back lightly with your nails. Rub his shoulders. Kiss him on the top of his head. Anytime, not just when he's feeling down or trying to fall asleep. When I did this to my boyfriend for the first time, he almost started crying because no one had ever done something similar to him before. And I think that is awfully sad. I had a new guy working for me once in retail who fell asleep a few times during his shifts. I had coworkers and customers both tell me they thought he was on drugs cause he'd nod off right in the middle of something like that. When I talked to him about it, it turned out he was homeless and he'd been living in his car and being harassed by cops for sleeping in it. So every night he'd sleep an hour or two and get up and drive to a new spot, sleep another hour or two and get up and move again. I moved his schedule a bit and had him start parking in our private lot and talked to some other managers to make sure he'd get left alone there. Only took the kid a few weeks after that to get on top of himself and get a room. Some people just need a little help. It is time to go. Was I a good singer? No. I'm told you were simply the best. You ever think maybe hot chocolate wants to be called beautiful chocolate just one time? This cat looks like it runs a whole city with an iron fist in the 1800s. When someone who is not your mom calls you handsome. This old lady was drawing a heart while waiting for the bus.